I'm pregnant by a married man.
This man was so excited about this baby.
I'm pregnant by a married man, and bitch, shut up.
So let me tell y'all how I've been in the hospital 5 days, and this man ain't came and seen me not one time, y'all. Well, just the backstory. I'm pregnant by a married man, and we've been dealing with each other for, what, 6-7 years? And the whole time we was messing with each other, he kept telling me he gonna leave his wife, and da-da-da-da. Keep in mind, I done had like 4 abortions with him, y'all. 4 abortions. And we had the abortion because every time he had the abortion, so we kept having abortions because he kept telling me, like, before I have a baby, he wants us to be married. So remember, he said he was gonna leave his wife. So I'm thinking, like, okay, we're gonna keep having an abortion, like, he gonna divorce her soon and we gonna get married. So this time I got pregnant, I'm telling him, like, I'm not aborting, so how long is it gonna be till you divorce your wife? So y'all, I've been in the hospital, like I said, 5 days, and he hasn't been up here not one time. I've been blowing him up, y'all. He ain't been answering the phone. So I'm thinking about reaching out to the wife, like, I don't think she know about me, y'all. Like, it's been 6 years, but I don't think she know about me. So I'm thinking about reaching out to her and telling her that I'm pregnant. And I'm in the hospital because he need to be up here. What y'all think I should do? Y'all think I should call her? Or I'm up here losing my mind. I feel like he need to be up here supporting me. I don't care that he's married. Like, shit, we practically married. Like, we've been dealing with each other for a long time. And I don't know why he hasn't divorced her yet. Y'all think he not leaving her? At this point, I'm thinking he not leaving her, because why he ain't divorced her yet, and why he not up here with me? Tell me what y'all think I should do.
Hey, y'all. I did not expect this to be my part 2. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm hurting. This man was so excited about this baby, and he has not helped me do nothing. I guess he told his wife last night he had to work, so he was here till like 6 in the morning. But he was here for no reason, because he didn't even help me with the baby. And I'm just so annoyed, because it's just always something. Yesterday he was supposed to pick us up from the hospital. He didn't pick us up. I ended up having to take a taxi. And I'm just aggravated because I didn't think I was going to be doing it by myself. Y'all have been dragging me for days. Like, it's always that way though. Like, I don't understand how everybody like dragging me. I didn't know he was married at first. And I'm not married. Like, I don't owe anybody no loyalty. Like, he's the one that's married. He owe his wife loyalty, not me. But I guess this is what I get. I'm raising a baby by myself.
Shut up. Why y'all be out here being with women's husband and just boyfriends? Now you pregnant by this man in the hospital about to give birth, talking about should you call his wife and do what? And ruin her day? She didn't ask you to be sleeping with her husband. She got nothing to do with this. She did not penetrate you. What do you mean should she? First of all, you calling that man and he's not answering you. He don't want it. And then y'all really be believing these men who say, I'm gonna leave my wife. I feel like that's the oldest trick in the book. And if y'all are believing that, you're dumb. You're honestly dumb. Because me, once I found out that the man I was talking to was married, baby, I said, I'm going to tell your wife. Who are you playing with? But you've been talking to this man for 7 to 8 years. 7 to 8 years. 7 to 8 years. 7 to 8 years. and the man has not left his wife yet, and you think that you should call his wife while you're in labor so that he can come and do what? So you want her to come and do what? Hold your hands, sign the birth certificate? Why are y'all always with other people's husband? Like, one thing a man can never do is tell me that a woman is crazy and think I'm gonna believe him. Shut up. Shut up. What did you do? What did you do? Even mine, when he tells me, oh, this girl was, you're a liar. You're a liar. I don't want to hear anything. I want to talk to that girl. Matter of fact, I will never believe a man. Like, shut up.
So you've been dating a married man for years, and then you got pregnant by said married man. You are now in the labor and delivery room crying because he refuses to be with you. He promised you the whole time you were pregnant that he was going to leave his wife. So now you set up your camera, record yourself for TikTok to tell us that you got pregnant by a married man who is just which is just trash 101. And that's me being nice. You got pregnant for a married man, and you are crying on TikTok because you are delivering this baby by yourself, and you're now asking us, we that was not with you guys in the bedroom, if you should call the wife because you feel the wife should know. So when you were sleeping with this lady's husband for years, you did not decide to call her. He told you he was leaving this lady, and he never left this lady. And you are now upset that you are about to bring a child into this world alone. And once again, you pick up your camera to post on TikTok. What would you like for us to do for you? Said, why do you guys fall for the oldest trick in the book? I'm leaving my wife. I'm leaving my wife. You and that man is crazy. And honestly, you guys do deserve each other, but that's not what's going to happen. Lady, the only thing I can say, because the internet has been beating you up enough already, and you in labor, hopefully you had your baby safely, is just be prepared to raise that child on your own. That man is going to blame you for breaking up his marriage, and he's going to hate you. So whatever ideas you had that included him in your future, get realistic and cancel him out of those plans now. Just be prepared to raise that innocent baby on your own. Hopefully you learn from your mistakes.
That lady is pregnant with that married man baby, been with the man for 7 to 8 years, had 4 abortions in that time, thought that he was going to leave his wife. Oldest trick in the book. I already told y'all that. She made a part 2. He's sitting down crying. I had to write it down. She said she never thought she would end up in a situation like this. Basically, never be a single mother. You're about to have that wife be a single mother. Are you slow? What kind of level of delusion do you have to where you think that it was okay to help a man cheat on his wife? She said also, while I'm at it, because I didn't write it down, she doesn't owe that wife any loyalty. She is not married. He owes the wife loyalty. We know that. But you helped him cheat. Why do y'all be acting like it's rocket science? Why do y'all be believing these men? The easiest thing to get is a man. Ask AP. She don't mind sleeping with other people's man. She said that he was supposed to be coming to pick her and the baby up from the hospital, and he never showed up, so her and the baby had to get a cab. He's at home with his family, his wife and kids. She said people have been critiquing her for the past few days. Again, she don't owe that woman any loyalty. No, but you owe yourself some respect and moral, some integrity. Y'all are fucking... Are you crazy? She said she thought he was going to leave his wife for real. Right. I never thought that when I was messing with that married man and I found out he was married. Brr, I'm about to tell your wife. She said that she didn't know about the wife at first. Boom. That's where I gotta hold you up by your shirt, man. Drip you up. Even if that is true, you didn't know about the wife at first. What happened to after you got to know about the wife? Why did you stay? 7 to 8 years, damn near a decade. Why would you have stayed that long? He didn't divorce her the first year, the second year, the third year. You done had 1, 2, 3, 4 abortions. Now you up in the hospital crying. You online asking for what? Because we are not giving you anything. You better not make a GoFundMe, baby, because we did not help you spread them. It don't look good. Y'all need to respect yourselves. AP, it starts with you.
Well, just the backstory. I'm pregnant by a married man. We've been dealing with each other for, what, 6-7 years?
Are y'all okay? Like, for real, are y'all okay? Because I couldn't even get through this whole video, but I don't understand. What do y'all be expecting from married men, for real? Like, what is it that y'all be expecting from married men? Now, hear me out. Listen, just listen. I, too, used to deal with a married man. I got my karma, you know, I asked for forgiveness. I definitely got my karma from that situation. No, it's not funny. For real. I got my karma from that situation. I accepted my karma for that situation. And I knew the role that I played in that situation. So I wasn't surprised when, things started happening the way that they started happening afterwards. But back to what I was saying. What do y'all be expecting out of that? Because even though I dealt with that married man, I always knew that it was what it was. Like, he was married. I was just getting my fun out of it. Like, I knew what I was to him. Well, I thought I knew what I was to him. But to me, it was not serious. Like, it was not serious. I was not expecting that man to leave his wife for me. I was not expecting that man to leave his family, drop everything, and be with me. No. Why? Because you're married. If I met you while you're married, what is going to happen if we get together? No. I've always had that thought process. Like, the same way you get them is how you're going to lose them. So why do y'all get into these relationships with these married men and expect them to drop their wives, leave their families, and all of that, and come to you? Like, what? Why would you even want that? Like, why is that something that you would want? I don't get it. If you're gonna deal with a married man, know that all it is, just get what you can out of it. Like, be quiet, play your part, and get what you can out of it. Don't go trying to invest feelings and blah blah blah. No, get spoiled. If that's what he offering, get spoiled. Take his money. That's it. When I was dealing with the man that I was dealing with, I literally knew that I was going to be spoiled. He was already cheating on his wife. Like, when I met him, he had a girlfriend. Like, I've told this story before. But when I met him, he had already had a girlfriend on top of having a wife. So I'm like, he's going to cheat anyway. So if he talked about he going to spoil me, go ahead, girl, get spoiled. Like, I was not looking at it as I want this man to leave his wife, anything. Yes, that ended up happening. And his wife did try to subpoena me, but that's another story for another day. Like, because I never had to show up for court or anything like that. But yeah, I didn't go. The moral of the story is, okay, because listen, I'm talking too much. But the moral of the story is, if you're going to deal with a married man, one, don't get pregnant by him. Like, you know how not to get pregnant. Two, don't expect him to leave his family. Just get what you can out of it and go on about your business. Like, he's there to spoil you, take you on trips. You're there to be his release, his arm candy, whatever. Be that and be quiet and move on about your business. Like, y'all do too much.
I'm pregnant by a married man, and bitch, shut the fuck up. Cause we don't fucking care. You knew that man was married before you laid your ass down, did what you did with him, and got pregnant by him. You the one that set your ass up here at your big grown age and believed him. You believing a man was your first mistake. Then on top of that, you believed him when he said that he was gonna leave his wife to be with you. Newsflash, babe. 90% of the time, they never leave their wives. They never do. So for you to get up here crying to us about that shit as if we give a fuck, that's crazy work, sis. Baby, my link card ain't on. I had to go spend cash on groceries this week. I don't give a fuck about what you doing with someone else's man.
I'm pregnant by a married man. Only an idiot would say that. He's gonna leave his wife for me. He told me he did. He told me. He said that with her, she doesn't understand him like I understand him. She doesn't make the food like I do. He's never felt so close to anybody besides me. Ladies. You know, people judge me a lot because of the way that I look. You know, why'd you get that fucking tattoo on your face? Why'd you get all them piercings? Why'd you get all that bullshit? You know? But at least I'm not stupid enough to fuck a married man. I might be an idiot and look like an Etch-a-Sketch. I might look like a coloring book, a Chipotle bag. But at least my work is decent. At least this is something that I can look back and be very proud of. And this just means I'm your home, baby. Run to me when the world gets hard. That's all it is. I'm your mommy. But I would never in my life ever fuck a man who's married. Absolutely not, babes. The moment I even find out a man is interested in somebody else, I back off. I don't do that. I'm not one of those girls who's gonna fight for a guy. Now, if it's my man, that's different. But like fighting over a guy, you can have him, honey. You can have him. Especially if he's married. That's weird. I don't know. Ladies, please, let's get our lives together. Let's stop sitting here saying that men are the problem when a lot of you guys like guys who are married. And there's even a study that shows women are more attracted and aroused to men that are in relationships. That can never be. I'm sorry, y'all. The moment I find out a man's in a relationship, I don't know. I just put him in the homeboy friend category. Like, you just cool. I don't know.
To that woman that's currently in the hospital about to have a married man's baby, you deserve everything that you about to get, and he deserve everything that he's gonna get, because if he think nothing ain't gonna happen to him and he ain't finna face no consequences for his actions, you got another thing coming. And I know y'all probably like, what's going on? What happened? So there's this woman who is currently going viral right now. She's in a hospital trying to, about to have a baby, and the baby is by a married man. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this story as short as I can as far as what I gather. Now, if you guys found something a little deeper, by all means, drop it below. Anyway, there's this pregnant woman that's currently in the hospital about to have a baby or whatever. And she was going live. I mean, she went viral because she's asking people, should she reach out to the wife because the man is not answering the phone. So she been messing around this man for around 6 or 7 years, 6 or 7 years or whatever. And they've been messing around, all this, whatever the case may be. And I believe from what I gather is that she's been pregnant by him before, but she also had got abortions. I guess she decided to say, well, would she get pregnant again? This time she's not getting rid of that baby. So I believe it was a few abortions that she had before, and I guess this time she like, no, we ain't doing this no more. We've been going on a little bit too long. Okay, and you ain't about to sit here and just leave me hanging. All right, boom. So anyway, like I said, 6, 7 years is how long they've been messing around. She decided that she got pregnant again and she's going to have that baby. Okay, he did not want to have the baby because he told her that he wanted them to get married and all of that, whatever. He was going to leave his wife all this bull crap that these no good married men give when they're out here cheating. So anyway, she gets in the hospital because obviously she's going in labor. She's been contacting him, texting him, calling him. He ain't responding to nothing. So then she decides that she wants to make a video. Hey, y'all, do I need to reach out to his wife? Do I need to let her know, like, hey, let him know that I'm having a baby, blah, blah, blah. And that's why she made the video, and that's why it's currently going viral, because she wants all of our opinions. So she put us all in her business. So you want everybody's opinion. So yeah, leave that woman alone. Okay. And even if she do have some idea about you or whatever the case may be, still leave her alone, because what you got going on ain't got nothing to do with her. Do not ruin her day or whatever it is because of what you got going on. He not answering you for a reason, because he don't want to deal with you and he don't want to deal with that baby. Okay. And you don't need to be going on about her and contacting her and telling her nothing, because for those 6, 7 years that you was dealing with him, you won't dealing with her. You won't sleeping with her. You won't messing around with her. It was him. So your issue is with him, not that wife. Leave that woman alone.